Hey guys, getting a quick snack in. Figure we would go live for a little bit. I try to go live for 20 to 30 minutes at a time when I can. This is your chance to hop on, ask about entrepreneurship, and anything that you care to talk about. The community is here to try to inspire everyone to become the best versions of themselves. Please be respectful. Oh, hello Delaney. Welcome back to the channel. Truth. Hello. Welcome back. Hmm. Hello, hello, hello. Guys, just a quick talk today. We are taking a quick breather. Cheers to those drinking coffee. Quick breather, going to eat a little snack, and then we have to get back at it. So, you guys have me here. We're going to go live for about 30 minutes. Moving forward, business is picking up. So, anybody who comes into the chat, hope you're having a great day. I have one of my moderators here. This is your chance to talk about anything that you want to talk about. The main topic was going to be entrepreneurship. What does it take to be an entrepreneur? What type of schedule, business ideas? If you just have something that's on your mind, maybe you're having one of those days where you just want to get something off your chest, this is a perfect environment to do so. All I ask is that you stay polite. Please remember that this channel is about respecting everybody, and that's kind of where we're at. Thank you to everyone who's coming live on the channel. Please forgive me. I'm going to do my best not to smack while I eat, but I am here for you guys for about 30 minutes. Hmm. That looks good. Justin G, if it looks good, does it look good enough to get a thumbs up? I hope so. This is some hemp milk. We got it for volunteering at the church. Thanks for eating. Oh, my bad. I love what you're drinking. I love what you're drinking because it's coconut juice. Coconut juice? I don't think this is coconut juice. I think this is hemp milk. I don't think so. But I do like coconut juice. To be fair, guys, there's not much I don't like to eat. Um, yeah, what I'm gonna do is this mic goes and on, so when I take a bite, I'll mute it. But guys, I come in here to talk to you guys in my spare time. So business is good. We're rocking and rolling this year. 20 to 30 minutes where I'm at. Justin G thought that was funny. He's like, uh, pretty sure that's not coconut milk. But hey, if it's coconut milk in your world, it's coconut milk. All right. All right. Do you like sweet juices? Hmm. I like apple juice and orange juice. Um, if I'm doing something outside, like if I'm chopping wood or doing something physical, if I was being physically active, then yeah, juice would be good. Juice is great when you're sweating and you're physically moving, but if you're sitting down, no. Fruit Blocks New, welcome back to the channel, brother. Lychee, oh, lychee is amazing. Yeah, I think lychee is. I thought lychee was like Lychee. Pineapple, mango. You know, I don't drink a lot of juices. I typically drink water. I got these cases right here. I've got like probably 50 of them. I got them from a church event. They gave me a whole case of them. So I'm drinking these just because they were given to me. They're basically made with brown rice, hemp seed, xanthan gum. They got a lot of stuff in it. But yeah, if you're doing something physical, yeah, so the thing is, it really depends on how active you are. Why is it that if you donate one kidney, Dragon Ball Casual, why is it if you donate one kidney, people love you, but if you donate 5 kidneys, they call the police? Well, Dragon Ball Casual, I don't think you can donate 5 kidneys. I think you have 2 kidneys, and I think you need one to survive. I think that if you donate more than one kidney, you're probably getting those kidneys from somewhere else. And in most countries, it's illegal to steal organs. That's kind of what the black market was about. Remember, what was the Repo Man? It was the Repo Man was the movie where people paid for organ transplants and had them repoed. That was, I saw, I remember that movie. It was a crazy one. That's the joke. Okay. Guys, all I ask on the channel, keep it as respectful as possible, please. You'll have a couple warnings, and if not, then yeah. Okay, looks like we have a Nigerian prince who entered the chat. So he went to Kenya over the weekend and lost his wallet. Of course you did. Can I send you a Bitcoin once I'm home? Uh, yeah, human. I don't really think that anyone is going to believe that. I find it hard to believe that a prince just happened to go out and felt like the best place to ask for a Bitcoin was on a small YouTube channel. Love from India. Kamlesh Patel, welcome back. Thanks for being in the chat. What time is it? Is it in India right now? Human retraced a message. Nah, but for real, today was the worst day of my life. My ex got hit by a school boss and I lost my job as a booster. Oh my God, Dragon Ball Casual. Okay, Dragon Ball Casual's got some jokes here. So, yeah, Dragon Ball, pretty rough day, huh? You got to laugh out of me, Dragon Ball. That was kind of funny. As someone who's gone through a divorce, I can definitely understand that. Man, some people in the chat are funny today. What is this? Retraced. Yeah, human, just keep it. Hey, I have some minors that come into my channel from time to time. Look, if you want to go troll and have some fun, I get it. Go have fun. But all I ask is that you be respectful in my channel. Remember, my channel and my community is actually, the whole goal of this is to teach you guys about entrepreneurship, how to be the best version of yourself. And you got to think. Love from Indian Call Center. There you go. Well, call centers are a part of business, guys. You know, back in the day when I was first doing business, I worked at a call center. You know, I'll tell you what, If you work at a call center and you have to deal with people and you do hundreds of conversations in a day, you'll learn a lot about people. You'll learn about how to talk to people. Anyone who has lived on this planet, has started a business, has gone through entrepreneurship, you're going to have a lot more empathy for people and realize that we live in a global economy. Everything works together. So anything that you do in life is going to give you experience. One of the best things that you can do, especially when it comes to business, is do a service job. Become a waiter, be a public servant. Um, you just do something where you have to service people so you see people when they're at their best and then you see people when they're at their worst. Learn how to communicate with people. The ability to communicate with people and keep a good mindset is one of the most important things you're ever going to do in your life when it comes to business. Communication skills are everything. I come on live for 20 to 30 minutes at a time. Moving forward, guys, I'm only going to be doing streams limited to about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to pop in 20 to 30 minutes, have a good talk, pull out. Pop in 20 to 30 minutes, have a good talk, boom. Now, sometimes I'll be playing piano. I do have a little bit of time today, so sometimes people like to hear me play my piano on this. So if you'd like me to play some music before I go, I will definitely always do that. I know Delaney typically likes it when I do that. Dooney, welcome to the chat. Black Cuck, interesting. Hello from Andrea Butterfly. What is this? Hello from Sarosta, Florida. Andrea Butterfly, thank you. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a great day. I have been to Florida a few times. I'm actually right north of you, Butterfly. I'm in Georgia, so we're not too far away. Dooney, you said I'll wait. Does that mean you'll wait? Do y'all guys want me to play a little bit of music here in a second? I've got the piano right over there. Woo! Da-da-da. We got special effects today. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, well, appreciate, yeah, go Georgia Bulldogs. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go Georgia Bulldogs. 100%. Love the Bulldogs. Okay. Dooney said, I'll wait. Dooney, Delaney, thank you to my top fans. So, guys, if you see the number 1, 2, and 3, thanks for Delaney, Draggy, Holden, Dooney, Truth, DNAT, Butterfly, Ulysses, Human, Yalmaza, Justin, Kamish, Patel. Shout out to all you guys. You know, it's really interesting. Some of you guys come into my chat, and I think you're like, wait, I can't believe that you actually talked to me. Well, guys, I'm not here to not talk to you. You know, I take time out of my day to give my energy to you guys. You know, I'm an entrepreneur. I've had some success in business, and this is just kind of my way of giving back. Seattle? Are you talking about like Seattle, Washington? Truth, are you talking about Seattle, Washington? Ah, this whole thing of hemp milk, I've been drinking this like crazy. A good ways away, man. Um, Probably 2,000 plus miles. So probably 3 or 4 days drive at a good pace. Probably on an airplane, I don't know, 6, 8 hours or so. DNIT, wait for what? Well, DNIT, I did start a business. I've started a few businesses. The first few businesses I started didn't do so well, so I kind of ran them into the ground. COVID hit and kind of learned a lot from those. And then started a new business where I do a few other things, consulting, I train people, and I sell insurance. So through the trial and error, I've learned a little bit about what it takes to be successful. Yo, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Welcome back to the chat, Woodchuck. DNAT, they said that's my number one person here. I made a fortune in the minting business and plastic molding. Well, Dooney, that's awesome. Congrats to you, brother. Yeah, sometimes we have people come in here that are sheriffs. Sometimes we have people that are younger. Aussie Jace, awesome. Do you know the song Flowers? I'd have to hear it, and I don't think I know it off the top of my head. And if I go play some piano, kind of most of what I'm playing is just little scales, and it's by Samantha Ebert. Do you mood? Both accident, health, whole, term, and also I focus on Medicare. Hey, Dooney, Medicare is where the money's at, especially for the renewals in my area. So most of what I'm doing is Medicare. So anybody who wants to get into the business, remember open enrollment starts October 15th to December 7th. You submit a few hundred applications, they get through, you take care of people, you can make a really good paycheck. And remember, since this talk was about entrepreneurship, my favorite business models are something when you do business, you make some money up front, but then for the next few months, you get repeat income. And then you stack residual income on top of residual income. So this year I'm going to do my best to try to have it so by next year I'll make at least $70,000 or $80,000 whether I work or not, just by renewals. And that's in addition to the new policies that I write. Because every time you do a policy, you get paid money up front, and then next month you get paid. Next month you get paid. So you keep getting paid over and over again for doing that one thing. And when you do that for hundreds of people, those residuals really add up. Then you take that residual income stream and you then put it into a brokerage account. And then you take that money in that brokerage account and you invest it in small, medium, and large cap stocks with dividends. You put that into a Roth or an annuity, however you want to do it, and you make it tax deferred. And that's kind of like the way that I recommend doing it. What is this do you mood? I don't know if I MOULD. Is that something I'm supposed to know? Excuse me. As a woodworker, what platform? Well, woodchuck, that's a great idea. Woodchuck, I think that it kind of depends on your strategy. Do you know You Make Everything Beautiful by King and Country? I've heard that song. I don't think I could play it. I'm kind of limited to what I can play. Kind of play what I feel like. But I do believe I've heard that song. But Woodchuck asked a question here. Woodchuck, I'm curious. Um, by the way, Dooney, term is good, but whole life, I try to sell those more because I'm a big believer that when someone buys whole life, they'll keep it and keep paying their premium. And I just think it's a better investment for the consumer. Or I give them a term policy that has a renewability clause, which allows them at certain periods to renew it because whole life always gives you cash value, which you can borrow against it. Cool in my country, hates cares free. Yeah, all investing in rentals and ETFs. Dooney, I'm going to answer Woodchuck's question real quick and I'll come back to you. But ETFs are great, but you really, you're paying a fee when you invest in an ETF. I think it'd be better to just do an index fund, take the ETF you're investing in, look at their top 5 positions and own them yourself because then you cut out the third party. Because when you pay an ETF, there's an expense ratio, which means they're taking a portion out of your ETF and they're calculating that into the cost, which is fine. But if you know the companies that you're investing in and you see what they are, why not just buy the companies and own them yourself and then cut out the middleman? That's kind of my take on it. Well, I want to get to woodchucks, and then I'll get to Truth's question. Yeah, that's a Truth. Keep that on the list because, going as an entrepreneur, there's lots of things I've gone through. It's literally been an up and down, up and down. And I learned a lot over the way that helped me keep me successful. Woodchuck, can you confirm that you're still there? Just type into the chat. And if you can, I want to know what where do you sell most of your stuff? Is it word of mouth? Have you got any orders? Do you go to trade shows? Because the Etsy, okay, cool. So the thing is, which platform is best? It's going to kind of depend on your business strategy. But, Shopify, Etsy, both of those are great. Um, you can also go to Grok, Grok, and you can ask Grok, hey, Grok, what are the best platforms to sell X type of wood products? I use TEA. Yeah, well, the thing is, if you're going to use a free platform, you get what you pay for. You want to use a platform, you could use Wix, right? Wix, you get a Wix website. The main thing you want to do, Woodchuck, is you want to look at the company ClickFunnels, okay? ClickFunnels is going to cost you between probably $50 and $100 a month. You need a website that has, or a platform like Instagram, but you need funnels that take all of what you're putting out and they funnel to a centralized location for orders. ClickFunnels, you should write that down, right? Um, yeah, Jesus was a real person. And, for me, I have a personal relationship with God. I keep that kind of private, kind of how I view it. But I live my life with a lot of the morals and ethics that Jesus taught, because one of the things in life that I've concluded is when you're nice and you help people out, you always try to be the light. There's an effect that has on your experience in this world. And, you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, life has a way of giving back what you put in. So, obviously, when you treat others the way you would want to be treated, you stay strong, you're not a doormat, you are not quiet when you need to speak. There's sometimes where you have to shut your mouth and you have to let things happen. But to be bold, to be strong, to speak your mind, these are things that will make your life so much more of an adventure. It's not the easiest way to live your life, but life is not easy. Life is about continuing to learn, continuing to push yourself. Etsy wants sellers to always include shipping, which is very difficult to standardize on. Yeah, Dooney makes a good point. Um, Now, you can always take that and include that cost onto the customer, but it also depends if you're making wood and things are expensive. Um, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Woodchuck, what I would do is I would go on the Chat GPT or Grok. I prefer Grok, Grok. I like Musk's AI. And I would say for the items that you're selling, I would do some research and say, what are the best platforms for X product? Let's say it was cabinets. Let's say it was Twiddly Dinks, whatever it is. And then do some research because each platform is going to offer different things. But what you do need to do is have something like ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels. You need funnels that use SEO marketing, search engine optimization, and you need hashtags built in so when people click on those links, it does a link straight to your site. Preferably a website, a domain that you own, but you could also run it through Instagram. You could also do Skool, Skool. You could build a community. Skool costs like $100 a month, Skool, you know, and you could build a community where you go online and then you could get orders that way. There's lots of ways to do it. But Woodchuck, one of the things that you're going to have to realize is in order to make it, you kind of got to spend some money. You're going to have to invest in order to get something back. I make and sell shaker pegboards. Okay, so yeah, so Donnie, Yeah, so Donnie's got a great thing there. Message for review. What is this? Do you eat nutria meat like German pig? I don't really, I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what German pig or anything is. I don't know if that's like a racial slur, if that's real food. That might have gone over my head. Um, I don't really know what you're asking, brother. Pierkowski, Piekarski. Yeah, so Donnie, the number two here, he says he uses Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. I mean, Facebook Marketplace is popular. Hey, Donnie, since you're on here, how much does a shaker pegboard, how much does that weigh? Like, what are the dimensions of it and how much does it weigh? You know, and I'm guessing you probably just put it on Facebook Marketplace and what do people do? Do they ask for the order and then you quote them based on shipping? Or I will tell you next time with picture of this animal. Um, okay. Um, Casamires, if you're asking me if I like animals, I don't know. Sometimes people ask some weird things, but I do eat chicken. I do eat steak. I do hunt. Um, I know there's a lot of morals and ethics around killing animals and eating them and stuff. I'm not God. I'm not going to pretend to understand, but I weight train and I do consume animal products. Um, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I don't really know what you're asking, but I don't really eat a lot of pork, pig. My favorite, like this, I'll show you guys. And then I will play some piano real quick because I know Delaney and them were talking about that earlier. My go-to protein source when I'm training, trying to, build size sometimes. I'm trying to get bigger or stronger. I'll show you my go-to. I usually cook 8 to 10 pounds of this at a time. This is my go-to. So, split chicken breasts, right? Yeah, see, Donnie put some good information there. So, Donnie said 3.5 inches by whatever. So, every order is custom. Yeah, so that's the thing. He's got to customize the shipping and calculate that. So, yeah, um, that's just something when you send stuff online, there's shipping costs involved. So, just make sure you mention this is the price plus shipping and try to see if there's a discounted for weight. If they get X amount of cost, you'll cover the shipping. Like if they do $100 minimum order or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, say you said it looks nice. Thank you. So this is split chicken, and this is some extra chicken over here. And guys, I make nutrition very simple. One of the businesses that uh, I do, is I'm a strength and conditioning coach. So thanks, brother. So I do teach athletes kind of how to eat when they train. Eating is, you would think eating would be very simple, but eating is not as simple as people think. Understanding how to eat when you're an athlete is actually not nearly as easy as people think. Almost everybody that I train or pays for my training or my nutrition plans, almost all of them don't really understand the importance of food. They just don't get it. Guys, you can't train like a horse and eat like a bird, right? One of the things that separates those that succeed in training from those that don't is going to be food. A lot of eggs, a lot of chicken, a lot of calorie dense food. And then you sprinkle it throughout the day with stuff like this, little snacks. What is this? I was at the gym very. Oh, you said you were at the gym? Well, you don't need motivation. Um, Casimiras, it's not about motivation, it's about discipline and consistency. Okay. That's the first problem. Okay. Don't be motivated. Okay. Be disciplined. So when you're motivated, that means, yeah, I'm going to go today. So don't just be motivated, be disciplined. Consistency and discipline is going to separate those that succeed and those that don't. So you really have to just make it in your head that I'm going to do this and then have an unrelenting desire to pursue excellence. So motivation comes and goes for everybody. But and another thing is too, make sure you're eating enough for your training, right? Mm-mm. Make, make sure you're not out training a bad diet. If you're going to the gym and you're like, if you're going to the gym and you're tired and you can't do anything and you're exhausted, maybe cut back the volume and don't train as many sets. You know, it's okay to go into the gym and not kill yourself. It's about it's about stacking up, especially if you want to build some muscle. It's about stacking up volume over time, slowly adding more volume over time. Hmm. Shout out to my Poland guys, man. Hmm. There we go. Yay. Delaney, shout out to my moderator. Greetings from Poland. All right. Yo, Woodchuck. What's up, Woodchuck? What's up, Woodchuck? Woodchuck. 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 Chicka chicka wicka woodchucka chicka woodchuck. 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 Chicka woodchuck. Chicka wood chicka bucka 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 bucka.
Okay, let's see. Something like that. Cio Grande. Kia Grande. Hola. I don't know if that's Espanol. Welcome to the channel, guys. What? We're at 35 minutes. I only got a little bit of time left. I was trying to sing earlier. Let's see. Something like that. Okay, honey. All right, guys. Only a little bit more time, and then I will have to go. Feel free to ask any questions in the post. Hello, Delaney. My moderator's back. Hey, what was I playing earlier? I think it's this way. Crooked. Hey, Nikki. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Nikki. Guys, I'm coming down to a close. Hope you guys are having a great day. And that's it, 43 minutes. Wow, 43 minutes just went by. That's insane. It's crazy. Let's see. Oh, just American. Oh, I. Oh, well, thank you for stopping in and saying, hey, brother. Appreciate you, just an American said. stopping by and said, hey. Well, hey, back to you, buddy. How's your day? Hey, Delaney. Oh, Katie Strickland, I wish I was that good. Kind of limited to what I can play. Katie Strickland popped into the chat. What you think about that? I think it's time to have a good day. That's all I have to say. Don't forget to believe in yourself. Don't forget to believe in yourself. Have a good day, Katie. Just maybe, there's a lady named Katie. Maybe she is savvy. Maybe she'll have a good day. Just an American, he walked in. Katie came in to say hey. Delaney's my moderator, and this is a song today. Don't forget, guys, never give up. Still no Rockin' Lobster, though. Thank you, Delaney. Thank you, Delaney. My moderator is in blue. Give a double tap for you. Do you make long form background music? I do not. You know what's funny, Just American? You're not the first person to say that. Um, I basically come on here and play for basically for fun in between my business meetings. I have a studio in here and I have all the tools, but I'm not a really good engineer. I did at one point because my brother is a professional musician and he's an actual audio engineer. I could probably play something, make it sound good, but I am not dedicating a lot of time to that. I'm trying to just play music on videos from time to time and talk about entrepreneurship. And hopefully that will lead me to where I can put more time to that in the future. But yeah, the simple music that makes like simple music that makes people feel good. I just want the people to come in here and get some happy sounds. But on that note, guys, it is now past the amount. Delaney, I said I was only going to be in here for 30 minutes. And next thing I know, an hour goes by. So, guys, I have now got to go. Just American. You know, I've had a few people say that. Thanks for the thumbs ups, guys. Yeah, I've had a few people ask me if I would record a couple things for sleep. Because, yes, I do play a little bit of other people's music from time to time, but 90% of what I play is my own version of music. So I could definitely do it. Maybe I will in the future, especially if people keep asking. But, guys, God bless you all. And until we see each other again, stay rocking, believe in yourself, and be the best version of yourself. I love all you guys. I'm trying to, man. You got to remember, I do have two businesses. I've gone through a divorce, and I've got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm really doing my best to keep making these streams live, which I always give a shout out to Delaney. She always comes in. She's a little bit younger. I think she has a little bit more time in her day. But even some of my other people from around the world, they come in every time I play. And you guys motivate me to keep making videos. You know, a lot of you guys motivate me for just, just to, keep trying to make them, man. So I appreciate all you guys. Stay good. I'll see you next time.